Hello everyone, I am back. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Love Who's Coming Towards You spread. This is for the week of July 14th to the 20th. This is for all my Aquarius out there. So for all my Aquarius out there, this is to see who's coming towards you from July 14th to the 20th. Without any further ado, let's jump right in. Sun rising being a Jupiter, Sun rising being a Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see for all my Aquarius out there for the week of July 14th to the 20th. For the week of July 14th to the 20th. I want to pop out. Okay, you're first up. Okay, all right. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so first up, Aquarius, we got the Nine of Pentacles. So who is ever coming towards you right now is pretty happy in the moment, kind of being single. They're kind of enjoying being single. You know, they're solidarily kind of happy with their own company, so they're enjoying their own company pretty much. However, they're moving towards a bit of calmer waters. So you got the Six of Swords here, and they're moving towards calmer waters. You know, things are calming down for them, and they're kind of like, you know, they seem like they're ready to kind of put some feelers out there to see kind of like what's out there. So that's where you come in. So in addition, here we have the Three of Wands, and so they got some feelers out there. They probably have bumped into them once or twice. Casual conversation sort of thing, and you realize, hey, you know, this kind of person's kind of into me. You know, it wasn't nothing serious, but you know, there may have been a little bit of a spark there. So now they're kind of waiting on the horizon to see what comes in, to see what they can see, to see what kind of comes back towards them. So that's where they're at right now. Now we got the Ten of Cups here. So the Ten of Cups here represents long-term commitment, possibly family, possibly marriage in the future. So that, you know, so that's definitely a possibility here. This person is definitely kind of slow walking it a little bit, but you can see that there's a little bit of connection between you and this individual. Now, in addition to that, here we got the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is a fire sign individual, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and you know, in addition to that, this person, it looks like they're probably sending somewhat of some kind of possibly sending some passionate messages to you. Probably you know, text message, email, Snapchat, all of the social media stuff out there. It's quite possible you've, you know, like I said, this person kind of, you know, kind of just testing the waters a little bit with you. Now, in addition to that, we have the Four of Swords. Now, this person, like I said, this person is pretty much on cruise control at the moment. Again, that's rest, relaxation, contemplation. So they're kind of like sitting back, just kind of putting the feelers out there. So it may not seem, there may not be any telltale signs that this person is really interested in you, other than maybe, you know, casual conversation or casual texting or flirting, and so it's not going to be too heavy is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be kind of like, you know, light, kind of tepid stuff. Okay. However, we got the Courage card here, Strength cards, which represents courage, you know, spiritual strength, passion. So there's definitely going to be it's definitely a big deal for this person to kind of do this. It's taking a certain amount of courage for this individual to really come at you and say, hey, listen, I'm interested. You know, let's kind of see how things work out here. So it's not like this is something that this person does every day. Like I said, that's why they're pretty much happy and content with being by themselves. But it's something about you that kind of piqued their interest, and that's why they decided to kind of move towards you to see how things progress. We have here, we got the Page of Pentacles. Now, Page of Pentacles is an earth sign energy, which is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy here. And those are also can be representative of again, messages too. But these messages this time around that are going to be sent, there's going to be two sets of messages here. One set of messages are kind of going to be kind of flirtatious and passionate in nature, somewhat. You know, not too passionate, but like kind of tepidly, kind of flirtatious, a little bit, not a lot. The second set of messages that are going to be sent here are going to be a little bit more focused, a little more directed towards what they're trying to get at here. And that's something that I definitely want you to be made aware of here. There are going to definitely be two sets of messages here. Again, one's going to be serious, the other kind of, so just say a little bit more tepid. The other one's going to be a little bit more focused. Again, that's what the Page of Pentacles does. It kind of takes care, really looks at his options, really examines his options, and so forth. So this is definitely going to progress here. That's going to slowly progress. Finally, here we got the King of Cups. The King of Cups tells me that this is possibly a water sign individual, a generous, generosity, consideration. Again, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So that's just something that I definitely want to make you aware of, that this person is probably a water sign individual. And again, in the beginning, like I said, they're pretty happy being single, but they're kind of, they've seen a little bit of interest in you, so they're gradually, a little tepid contact here, there. Progressively, it'll get a little bit more serious, and then a little bit more focused. So that's something that you want to watch out for, definitely for the week of, from the week of the 14th to the 20th there. Okay, so let's see what your strengths here. Summarizing Venus Jupiter, summarizing Venus Jupiter, summarizing need to see, summarizing need to see. What kind of strengths are you dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Aquarius going to be dealing with the week of the 14th to the 20th? Okay. All right. First off the bat here, what are your strengths? Well, High Priestess. You use a great deal of intuition, so you're really in tune. You kind of can. It seems like, especially the week between the 14th of the 20th, you're definitely gonna kind of be able to read people's body language a lot and be somewhat. It's going to be your week to be really, really intuitive, apparently. So you're really going to be able to kind of pick up on people's vibes. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a strength when it comes to this situation. In addition, here you got the Wheel of Fortune card. So the Wheels of Fortune are definitely moving in your favor on the week of the 14th to the 20th. Absolutely. In addition, they're moving forward towards you with the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, again, long-term commitment, something solid, possibly marriage, and possibly a marriage type situation. So your intuition is really going to be on point. Really going to be on point, reading people's body language, being able to kind of get vibes off of people as well. And it's kind of moving in a favorable direction towards really, especially in the marriage department around that time. In addition, here we got the Temperance card. Now, the Temperance card definitely represents you're basically going to be balanced during that time too. That's probably why you're pretty much going to be able to kind of feel people's vibes. You're going to be in a very almost like Zen-like meditative state that week. That's why you're going to be able to pick up on a lot of what's going on, people's vibes, and so forth. So again, and of course here we got the Sixth of Wands here. That's definitely a recognized victory. So you're probably going to, again, you're going to realize that this individual is kind of sending you signals. You're going to be able to recognize it. That's definitely another one of your strengths that week. Again, with you being able to kind of pick up on the vibes of people. So you'll have a recognized victory within yourself, like, yeah, okay, I was right about what this person was feeling. I thought they were kind of peeping me a little bit. I wasn't sure, but I wasn't sure last week, but this week, yeah, okay, I got this. So that's pretty much what's going to be your mindset. In addition, here we have the Seven of Pentacles. And that Seven of Pentacles says, well, you put some things out there. You definitely have put some feelers out there yourself. Quite possibly you put some feelers out there with this individual as well. Again, because there was definitely a sense of this. There were some emails being sent, back and forth. Again, gradually picking up in intensity. So you put some things out there, and you're kind of just like waiting to see. Hey, let's just see what happens. Let's see where this thing goes. So that's pretty much what your mindset's going to be that week in particular. In addition, here, okay, so we got the ten of wands here, and that's so you definitely, it's going to be a little bit burdensome. You know, burdensome in the place. Again, these are all your strengths. It's going to be burdensome in the sense of you're like, okay, so I put this thing out there. Okay, you're going to get a little bit impatient. Okay, you're going to be a little bit impatient that week. You know, you're going to be like, I put the things out there. You know, this thing is kind of like dragging ass a little bit. So, you know, come on, let's pick it up a little bit. Addition here, you got the Eight of Pentacles. So that Eight of Pentacles tells me that, you know, again, repetitive tasks. Most likely this is going to possibly be somebody you probably work with, or like a work with type of situation. But, you know, you're going to be really concentrating on your work too, getting things done, achieving your goals, specifically that week. So you're going to be smoking. Intuitions are going to be really on point. In addition, you're really going to be really, you know, hammering away, you know, projects and things like that. Rather be work oriented, rather be you know, just entertainment based things for yourself, or you know, or even things for other people. You're really going to be on point that week. All right. Finally, here you got the Magician, what your strength is going to be that week. And again, Magician means you're going to be the magicians mean that you have the ability to manifest your own reality. So in particular that week, you know, you're really going to be able to manifest a lot of things that you want to bring into existence. You know, so that would be a really good week also. If you know, they really get tasks done and things like that, you know, any kind of things that you have been putting off, because it seems like you're really going to be on point that week as far as tasks goes. Your intuition is going to really be riding high. People's body language, your intuition is going to be on point. You're really going to be smoking when it comes in the realm of getting things done. So that'll be a really good timely thing you've had put off to kind of get done, because you're going to be on point that week. So with that being said, let's look and see what type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation, for this romantic possibility for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see for all of my Aquarius out there. What from their past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation for them during the weeks of the 14th and to the 20th. Okay, right off the bat here, we got the Strength card. Now, something from your past to possibly affect the outcome of this situation could possibly be the fact that maybe in the past, you really didn't have the fortitude or the courage to really, you know, if something like this happened at your workplace, maybe it's like, well, you know, a lot of people don't like to mix work and romance at the same time. So maybe in the past that could have possibly been a factor, an issue. So that probably will definitely affect the situation for sure. You know, that could definitely affect if you're going to really even pursue the situation, kind of moving any further. In addition here, we got the Six of Cups. Now that Six of Cups tells me that there's definitely something, or going to be someone from your past could possibly show interest in you, and that could definitely mess this whole thing up for sure. Because you definitely have some kind of secret admirer, someone who's been checking you out from afar, and they may have not even made their move or let you know they were even interested in you at that point. So that definitely could affect how this whole thing goes down here for sure. You know, especially if you got somebody that you may be interested in, and you know, so it really depends who this individual really is. In addition, you got Seven of Wands, and Seven of Wands represents tension, conflict. You know, having to defend your position. You know, again, definitely something from your past. If you have unresolved issues as far as in the relationship department goes, you know, especially if this person that is interested in you may have a different position in you or something like that. You know, you may find yourself on the defensive end of a situation, having to defend the fact, especially if they're your subordinate. You know, if they're below you. and you may have to, you know, it may be some type of experience you've had in the past dating coworkers. Again, that could prove to be a factor here. You may feel like, you know, I really don't feel like having to defend the fact that I want to be with this person. So that could also be an issue as well. In addition here, we got the Nine of Pentacles. And what that tells me is that, hey, if love comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not like you're really desperate right now. Again, you're pretty much happy with your own company at the moment. So again, that could definitely affect the outcome, especially if you're really not looking to be with anybody right this moment in time. So that's, you know, that's something that could definitely be an issue, a factor here. And finally, here you got the Queen of Swords. And that Queen of Swords tells me that, you know, definitely could affect the outcome of this situation is the fact that, hey, the Queen of Swords, which is an air sign energy, Aquarius, Jesus, I had a little brain fart there. Sorry, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So that could definitely be an issue here with this particular situation, because also the Queen of Swords have a tendency to be very logical and cut right through the chase, and that may be a problem if again with this workplace romance here, because logically you may feel as though it may not even be within your best interest to mess around with this individual. So if you're losing the logic side of the brain here, that could definitely affect the outcome of this situation for you. So in addition, let's just kind of see if you know, if the spirits have any additional information to add to the situation before I close this thing down. Some rising Venus Jupiter, some rising Venus Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see for all my Aquarius out there. If there's any additional messages spirits may want to tell this individual for the week of the 14th until the 20th here. Okay. All right. So here we go. First thing off the bat here. This is kind of funny. We got alliance. So it looks as spirits seem to be telling you, you know, hey, you may want to make alliances with other individuals pertaining to this. Maybe get a little bit more information on the situation before you move forward. You know, it's also possible you can form some kind of alliance, some kind of partnership with this individual, working together with this individual. Maybe kind of flush things out a little bit to see if there's really going to be any kind of chemistry there. That'd be a really a backdoor way to kind of see if there's kind of any chemistry here, especially with a coworker, having some kind of alliance with them, some kind of work-related project or something like that. So that's a really, really, really good way, a backdoor way to kind of, you know, especially if there's kind of rules in place not to date co-workers and things of that nature. And again, doubling down on that, you got the Unity card. You know, working together as one with this individual will pretty much kind of help flush out things a little bit. You know, kind of like, you know, just to kind of see if there's definitely if there's definitely anything there worth pursuing on your part. And finally, we got the time card here, the timing card. Well, the timing for the situation, for that situation, will be it will be the time to do that. To see, you know, during the week of the 14th to the 20th, it'll be definitely the time to see if it's going to pop off. That's the time to see if it's going to pop off. You know, doing work-related tasks and things of that nature. So that sounds and that feels like some pretty solid information to me. Again, my name is Adonis. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully this resonates with you. If it doesn't, please feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave the link down below. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.